Welcome to Disney's Magic of Storytelling podcast, sponsored by WakeMed Children's, because inside every child is a story waiting to be told. Our storyteller is ABC 11 news anchor Steve Daniels.
Toy Story, Toys That Go Bump in the Night. It was a quiet evening in Andy's room. Andy was at a sleepover, so the toys had the whole night to themselves. "What do you feel like doing?" Woody asked the others. Suddenly, rain began pelting the windows. A streak of lightning lit up the sky. "Reminds me of the newest Buzz Lightyear video game," Buzz said. "A storm forces me to crash land on a hostile planet. You don't want to know what happens next." "Yes, we do," said Bo Peep. Telling scary stories is the perfect thing to do on a stormy night. "Okay then," said Woody. "Scary stories it is. Gather around, everybody." "So there I am, trapped on a planet filled with angry six-headed aliens," continued Buzz. "The creatures close in on me, ready to blast me with their laser guns. But at the last minute, I activate my jetpack and blast straight up into the sky." "Oh," said the little green aliens. "May I go next?" asked Rex. Rex's story was about the most ferocious dinosaur ever. "He had pointy teeth and a fierce roar," Rex said. Suddenly, he roared. "Did I scare you?" Rex asked his friends. "Sure," Woody replied. He winked at the other toys. They all knew Rex was the least ferocious dinosaur around, but they didn't want to hurt his feelings. Woody volunteered to tell the next scary story. "Did I ever tell you guys about the time Andy and I went to a haunted house?" he asked. The toys all shook their heads. "Well, there we were, walking in the neighborhood. Suddenly, these ghosts rose up out of the lawn. Andy ran for the front porch, but a vampire was waiting there, holding a hissing black cat." He noticed that the other toys looked afraid. Rex had a panicked expression on his face, and Ham was shaking so much that his coins were clinking. "Don't worry, guys. The people who owned the house set up everything to scare the trick-or-treaters," Woody said. "I knew that," said Rex, but Woody could see that his arms were still trembling. "All right, gang," Woody continued. "I think we've had enough stories for tonight. Let's get some sleep. Andy will be home bright and early in the morning." Woody had just fallen asleep when he felt a nudge. He moved over a little, but then he felt another small shove. "Woody," Rex whispered. "Huh?" Woody said groggily. "What is it?" "I heard something coming from under Andy's bed," said Rex. "Maybe it was a noise from the storm," Woody said. "The storm's over," said Rex. "All right," Woody replied sleepily. "Let's have a look." When they reached the side of the bed, Woody lifted the bedspread. "It's too dark to see anything under there," he said. "Good job, Rex," Woody added. "If there was anything around here, I'm sure you just scared it off." "That wasn't me," Rex said, his voice shaky. "It wasn't?" asked Woody. He was starting to feel a little nervous too. "Let's get Buzz before we do any more investigating." "This had better be an emergency," Buzz declared when Woody shook him awake. "I think we have an intruder," Woody whispered. "What's going on?" asked Ham. "It's nothing to worry about," said Woody as calmly as he could. "There appears to be something or someone under Andy's bed." At the moment, a rumbling came from under the bed. "It sounds hungry," Rex wailed. And then he fainted in fright. The toys gathered in the center of the room while Woody woke Rex. Buzz strode confidently up to the bed. "This is Buzz Lightyear. You are in violation of Intergalactic Code 36920Q, which clearly prohibits concealing oneself under another life-form sleeping unit without prior clearance. Reveal yourself." The only response was a high-pitched whine. "Very well then," Buzz replied. "You leave me no choice but to take you captive." Buzz began to crawl under the bed. Suddenly, his space wings shot out and caught on the bedspread. "I need some help here," Buzz called. He wiggled around, but he couldn't free himself. "Oh no," cried Rex, panicking. "It's got Buzz." Woody went to steady the dinosaur so he wouldn't faint again. "Come on, men, we're going in," Sarge shouted. He and the Green Army men rushed under the bed. They freed Buzz and pulled him out. "There's definitely something under there," Buzz told them. "We'll take over from here," Sarge announced. "Men, we're going to execute a sneak attack." The soldiers split into groups and stormed under the bed. "Halt!" boomed Sarge's voice. It's one of our own. Switch to rescue mission protocol. Rescue mission? Woody repeated. Push, men, push, commanded Sarge. Now, heave ho! Suddenly, R.C. Carr shot out into the room. What was he doing under there? Asked Woody. His batteries are nearly out of juice, Sarge reported. He just sat there spinning his wheels. I knew there had to be a reasonable explanation, Rex said. Meanwhile, Buzz removed RC's battery door. The supply truck's coming, Sarge told Buzz. Let's go, men, he commanded his soldiers. Soon, RC was zipping around the room, good as new. Don't we feel silly, said Ham. All of us so afraid, and it was only RC. Just then, Mr. Spell lit up. A low battery is scary, he said. In fact, I am feeling a bit sluggish myself. Make a note, Slinky, said Woody. Tomorrow, fresh double A's all around.
WakeMed Children's is proud to support the ongoing enrichment of children in our community and beyond through our sponsorship of the Disney Magic of Storytelling podcast. To learn more about WakeMed Children's, please visit kids.wakemed.org.